The next part we make is a little valve itself. That goes into there and it's spring loaded. So it's held off the seat by the spring, which means that any water that accumulates in the cylinder can leak out. And as soon as you press the brake, the steam pressure pushes that valve shut onto that tapered seat and the brake works. So I've got to make one of them. It's slightly different size to that. That's one I've just got to have a look at to work some sizes off from. I've got a bit of nice bronze bar there. That definitely is one of them inside of there. All these little slots are quite important because the valve is held against the end of the seat in the cylinder, and those slots are where the water dribbles through. That slot there is where you put a screwdriver to lap the valve into the seat once it's finished. I'm going to use the collet chuck to do all the machining, which means I can also hold it in a collet block on the milling machine to put the slots in. I can also get nice camera angles as well because there's more room to get a camera around it. That's nice, that's the sort of fit we want. Things have got to be fairly slack on steam engines because everything heats up and expands. You don't want tight fits. Next thing is to put a taper on there for the seat, and then we're going to machine the 3 flutes in there. A little recess goes in there, a little groove. Just use a parting tool to do that. Right now I need to set up the angle for that valve seat to go into there. That's the tool I use to form the seat. So if I put that on there and make sure that the tool is lying along the axis of the lathe, not like that, but just nice in the middle, that's going to be a reasonable angle. It should be 45 degrees. I reeled off from here. It is in fact 45 degrees. So we're guessing if you actual scale on the machine are both exactly the same, 45 degrees. You use a compound slide to put the valve will be going to get lapped in anyway once it's finished. Right, we need a tool to put that on with, a nice sharp tool so we can find. I'm going to put a little bit of lapping paste on there and just see how it goes in, but it certainly looks good. Okay, so we've got a nice full width matte coloured seat, happy with that. Next thing is to put the 3 slots in there, the 3 grooves in there. I'll probably use a ball end milling cutter in the milling machine, and I can use the same collet to hold the job. You need to find the centre of the part, the true centre. Right, so that's half it, so that's the middle there. We can lock the y-axis off, hit that. That gets right into the centre. Milling cutter to put a groove in down there. Right, we'll start this up and just gently touch it off. 0, the z-axis. Everything's nice and tight, make sure. Right, I've gone in there, 2.5. Right, 2.6 looks good. Now it's a simple case of turning this all around. So we need to turn it 2 flats. I'll simply put that on there and use that to line the collar trick on until you don't need to get any more involved than you need to get, really. Accuracy depends on what it's going to be used for. .6 was the size we went for. I think I may go deeper. I'll put the other one in and see what it looks like. Right, I'm back in the lathe. I need to machine that little bit there now, which is 8mm diameter and 2mm proud. So I'm just going to go in with a parting off tool. I've got that, and then part it off, and that should be just about done, just across the put in the top, I think. I'm going to have a little bit more stick out than I've got, just to make absolutely sure I can't get it all in. It's handy using these collets in the mill and the lathe. They're nice and accurate. Right, so I need to go in there 10mm, which is 5mm a side. And I touched off there, so in 0 the DRO. That's 5mm. So now we can simply part it off. That's when it jumps into the swap chain, you can never find the bastard again. Oh, we've got it. Right, so now I need to machine that tit off there, put a square of a slot in, and then put some drain holes in there. Right, so I've got it gripped in a smaller collet now, take that little tip off there, take that down to length. Right, so it's back across to the milling machine for the last few cuts with a really small cutter. Right, I'm back on the milling machine, a nice little milling cutter in there. I don't know what sort of life expectancy it's going to have, it's just a cheap and cherry Banggood one, but we'll give it a go. I'm running as fast as it'll go, which is about 3,500 RPM. I'm just going to touch it off. I need a slot in there, just a screwdriver slot, so this is just so you can turn it and lock the valve in. Really gentle I'm being, I just do not want to break it, I've only got the one cutter. I think that's enough. Right now we need to put 4 slots in there. So what we'll do is we'll touch it off. Because on the smaller cutter I haven't got one. Gently touch it off first, on there. So it's just touching that round part there. Needs to be smaller cutter. I know it doesn't really, it's still got plenty of area to sit on. I haven't got a smaller cutter anyway. Right, now what I've got to do is turn it, I can turn it 180, get the other two, it should go in at full depth. Then the other two. that weren't because that's a hex collet, I need a square collet. So I've got 2 in, I have to change the collets to a square, change the collet block to a square collet block and carry on a little bit more. It's sort of fighting all the bastardry of this thing. I've decided to leave it with just 2 slots in because the bigger slots in that deeper, so that's going to drain plenty of water away. Amazing how much time it takes to make a fiddly little part like that. Once again, it's your time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do, it is important. The next one of them, believe it or not, is 1 million. I don't think I'll get 1 million, but like I say, I'm really happy to have 100,000. It's massive thanks to everybody that's subscribed, supported and followed us on this sort of interesting journey I've been having. I enjoy doing the videos. I'm semi-retired now, I've got a lot more time to do a lot more videos. If anybody's interested in watching, please carry on watching. Anyway, thanks for watching.